Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Commute,
where I will be your driver.
And I will be your passenger. I'm not sure what the day in history looks like, but this is pretty much going to be the sex episode.
Yeah.
Everything I found was sex-related that was interesting.
This day in history is all genocide.
We could squeeze them together.
Sure.
Okay, let's see. This weekend was the 6th annual Air Sex World Championships in New York City.
I don't even know what that means.
It's kind of like, did you ever see the air guitar championships?
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's kind of like that, but you get up on stage by yourself and you simulate sex. Mm-hmm. And you win prizes. It's a nationwide tour, which has been going on for years.
Years?
It features a sport that's a lot like air guitar if you replace guitars with your imaginary friends' air privates. And comedy. Which can make it better if they make it funny.
I guess. That's the featured event.
That's it.
I mean, that's what you're going for.
And I mean, they said it's pretty much like a big giant drunk fest. You know, people get all swilly and watch it. Let's see, they got some video of it if you want to go online and check it out. Video evidence of New York's night moves, but be warned, don't watch it at work. Now, the Air Sex Championship is not only the world's greatest form of entertainment, it's also educational and inspiring, so says the tour's commissioner. It's a celebration of sex, a positive sex show. You're making love to an invisible person or object. Your decision. What would you go with?
A person
if you had to do air sex? I guess for guys, it's kind of one and the same.
Yeah, it'd be hard to mime either way. I think if you can make the distinction, you've won.
I didn't see a video of it, but like I'm guessing, I'm sure they have like these goofy costumes and wardrobes or whatever.
If it's been going on for years, I'm sure.
So there's only 2 rules on stage at the Air Sex World Championships. All climaxes must be simulated, so no real getting off. Mm-hmm. And there must always be another imaginary person on stage during your routine. A panel of judges featuring fornication legends like porn star Lisa Ann critiques each contestant and the audience chooses the winner. This year, Adam Wilson, with his stage name Tootanani, he gets stage names too. There's a crowd favorite and won for a second time. This guy's good at his craft.
Wow.
Likely based on his weird prop. It says to watch the video to see for yourself, and if you think you're breezy enough to be a Casanova of air sex, sign up at a city near you next time. It might be something worth checking out.
Seeing the local competition.
Yeah. Seeing all the Smyrnites. My imaginary thing's a muskrat.
Oh, it's not imaginary?
It's just dead. I'm imagining it's alive. I like the way the hair tickles me underneath.
We're going to Smyrna.
We're doing it. And if they don't have one in Smyrna, we're going to host it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it takes much to get that kind of thing organized.
I'm gonna write a letter to the city to get a license to host that next year.
Yeah.
Or even this year. Let's do it in the fall. That'd be a nice fall event. Outside, not too hot.
Sure.
You don't want these naked, sweaty bodies up there, you know? Okay, well, here's a new way to post an ad for a roommate. There was an ad in Ireland on daft.ie is the website, written by the sole resident of a Dublin apartment, and was directed at non-smoking, broad-minded, smart, sexy, confident, unconventional, and adventurous dames. Dames. The ad said a potential roommate would be required to share a double bedroom, their body, and life experience for the duration of their stay, and it'll only cost you $380 a month.
What a deal.
You know, so you gotta come live with me, fuck me, and pay me.
Right.
That's the way you do it, man.
Doesn't sound like it gets much better than that.
That's the way you got to do it. Holy shit. I mean, quite honestly, I would take the sex as payment.
Right.
This guy said,
Stop
I'm
there.
good enough to where you're going to pay me. The poster described himself as a sexy, outspoken, and laid-back gentleman, as well as a tad eccentric. No shit. I'm guessing, though, that the sexy part isn't real, because then he'd be able to have these dames over
Right.
whenever he wanted.
On a regular basis.
Yeah, you don't have to put ads out, you know.
Yeah.
Fuck me in love with me. Although, if you kept it on just like a roommate level, like, look, maybe, you know, so many times a month, plus your payment, then the rest of the time is yours, you know? You just fucking go hang out, no bullshit. You know, attached with, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Do whatever, no girlfriend.
I'm sure there's somebody to sign on for that.
Yeah, but I'm guessing she wasn't sexy or confident.
I don't know. You got to be fairly confident to answer an ad like that and be committed to something
Or
like that.
desperate.
Yeah,
Like
guess,
what?
But you're confident.
I only have to pay $400 a month to get fucked and a roof over my head.
What a deal!
That is it's a win-win, really. The posting also informed prospective tenants they would be subject to 2 rules. Number 1, be happy. No miserable bitches around here. And number 2, don't meddle with anyone else's happiness. So it really sounds like that. Like, fuck me and live your life. Don't try to meddle.
Don't bring me down.
You got some shit going on in your life. Don't want to hear it. I'm just a roommate.
Right.
/ landlord. / fuck buddy.
Right.
But since it was posted, the ad has been removed from the site. So we don't know if he got any responses or not. But I'm telling you, man, if I ever end up single,
that's the kind of ad you're gonna place.
That's the kind of ad I'm gonna place. I'm not even gonna be as vague. I'm gonna be like, look, fuck me, and you get a place to live in.
Right.
Get your own bedroom.
He wasn't even offering the own bedroom either, though.
Well, it said double bedroom.
Yeah, double bedroom.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. We're gonna share. See, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want to share a bedroom with. It's got to be 2 bedrooms. You get your space, I get mine. I don't care which place you do me, and you can do me on the couch, really. But only if your rent is on time. You're late with that rent, lady.
That's it. You're out on the street.
No, see, a smart woman would have weaseled her way in there and then, like, not paid.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, I guess I want your dick sucked today. Oh, you can be late with the rent.
It's okay.
But next month.
I don't know. That sounds like experimentation has brought him to that level where he knows exactly.
Yeah, because I mean, he had details.
I mean, that's highly detailed for.
Down to the penny. It wasn't even like $400 a month.
Right.
Or $350. $380 a month.
Exactly.
It's what I need to get by. It's gonna be my beer money to bang your hideous ass.
Well, no, it's specified.
Specified, yeah. I guess you could turn her down. Like, oh, whoa, did you read the ad? Because I'm looking at the ad, I'm looking at you, and you're not qualified to live here. We had a tenants meeting, and
we decided you're out.
You don't make the cut. All right, let's see what happened on this day a long time ago, September 2nd, 1969. America's first ATM opens to customers at Chemical Bank in Rockville Center, New York. ATMs in 69.
I know.
I don't remember them in the early 80s, do you?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think my parents had one. They wanted money. We had to go to the bank and wait in fucking line.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. And, like, there were all kinds of slips and stuff you had to fill out.
Oh, they had them all the way back then. I wonder how many people had cards. Like, even, like, 1975, 6 years later, I wonder how many people had ATM cards.
Yeah, or how long, like, that company kept it proprietary, you know?
Yeah.
Just to them.
Huh. September 2nd, 1987. Trial of Matthias Rust begins in Moscow. 19-year-old West German pilot landed his Cessna in Red Square, Moscow. 19-year-old?
Yeah.
He served 18 months in prison. Dozens of Soviet military officers, including the defense minister and commander of Soviet air defense, were fired or disciplined. Why were they?
Because they let a Cessna fly in and land like
there was like no communication going on. Like, what's your problem?
Yeah, he flew just from West Germany just into Soviet airspace. Just flew right in. He wasn't even detected. Just landed his plane.
Was that his goal? Like,
I guess.
To fly there?
I mean, he had to set out for that, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's just luck.
Yeah, he landed and all these people came around him and like wanted his autograph and stuff. And the military came in and arrested him.
He's a hero. It's like he only did 18 months.
Yeah.
That shocks me. I guess because there was no fight back on it. He was like, hey, what?
Yeah.
Just flew in.
Yeah, and I'm sure it was like a popular thing at the time.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, you couldn't come down too hard.
You know?
September 2nd, 1998, a UN court finds John Paul Akayesu, the former mayor of a small town in Rwanda, guilty of 9 counts of genocide. First time the 1948 law banning genocide had been enforced. Sentenced to life in prison for his role in the deaths of 2,000 Tutsis who had sought his protection, as well as 80 years for other violations, including rape. Yeah, this guy was a bastard. April of 94 to July of 94, an estimated 800,000 Tutsis were killed by roving bands of Hutu tribes, people armed with machetes. Yeah, they were... I mean, what was the movie? Hotel Rwanda?
Yeah.
That,
one of them.
And I'm sure that doesn't even touch on how brutal they were.
All kinds of just horrific stories. I mean, I don't know.
You see, he was convicted of rape.
Yeah.
I told you they would mix.
Yeah.
You know? Come on, it's not the good kind of sex, but it's sex.
It's somehow these two mesh together.
So he did. So what do you got?
Life and 80
Life
years.
and plus 80 years. Yeah, wow. How's he still alive?
I think so.
Great movie though.
Yeah.
Who was the guy that was in that? What's his name?
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. He was awesome in that. And then normally he kind of annoys me.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's a good actor, but he just, I don't know.
Something about him.
Like, what's the one movie with Mark Wahlberg where they're making the porn movies?
Oh,
What's the name of that?
Yeah.
But anyway, he's in that, and he's just like a little whiny bitch. And again, though, he played the role. I mean, that was his role,
right?
And he played it good. But I don't know. He's got he's one of those hate the face guys for me too.
Yeah.
I just like look at him. I just kind of hate him.
I'd say he's probably been in the most successful like movies for an ex Saturday Night Live person.
Yeah, when you think of it that way, because it's not like, I mean, he does comedic roles, but
but
not a lot of them are. He does a lot of good drama too.
Yeah.
I even forgot he was on Saturday Night Live. So mention that, but yeah, definitely. I'm trying to think who else went on to do like serious stuff. Can't even really say Bill Murray anymore. His stuff's just dry.
Yeah,
I mean, he's done a couple serious films, but as far as that goes, yeah, man, that might be it. Adam Sandler tried, but and the one he did, he had Don Cheadle in. So he knew what he was doing. He's a good businessman anyway.
Well, I guess. Was Steve Martin regular on Saturday Night Live at all?
No, he was just like...
He just came in and out.
He held the record for a while for hosting.
Okay, that's what it was. Like everybody else was from CCTV.
Yeah.
That went on to do movies and stuff.
Eddie Murphy. He's tried.
Yeah, I don't...
Even Steve Martin, as much as I love him, and he's my favorite, his serious stuff is,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, some of it I like, though. I mean, I liked Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon was good. That was good. He did some other one about, I don't remember the name of it, man. It was one of these movies. It was like an hour and 45 minutes long.
And it felt every minute of it.
Oh my God! He like wrote, directed it, produced it, everything. And I was like, oh, this is going to be a fine work of film here.
Yeah.
No.
Steve Martin Fest.
Horrible.
Yeah.
All right, September 2nd, 1666, the Great Fire of London begins at the house of King Charles II's baker near London Bridge. The fire was extinguished on September 6th, 4 days, destroying 4/5 of the city. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that fucking bad. Only 16 people were known to have died. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Especially for back then.
Yeah.
Because, you know, shit burned quick.
Yep. Yeah, that's what it said. It said it like there was a nearby like warehouse district, and it went into there, and just there was all kinds of combustibles in there, so it just blew right through it all.
Do they know how it began?
Nah, I don't think it's said.
Oh, 4-day fire.
Yep.
And it wasn't like now where you have these, forest fires that go on forever.
Yeah. I mean, that's in a city, a major metropolitan area, even at the time.
4/5 of London.
Can't even imagine that.
I'd like to know how long it took to rebuild that.
Yeah.
And it's a shame because you figure as historical as the city is, it could have been even more historical.
Yeah.
But most of it's probably dated around 1700.
And that got me looking at like London Bridge stuff too. How there's that whole thing where that guy bought like the one London Bridge and had it shipped over and rebuilt like in Arizona or something. But it wasn't the one you always think of though. It wasn't like the Tower Bridge. It was just another one of the bridges that go across in London.
I saw the other day there was some bridge around here, I think in PA, for sale, but you had to actually like buy it and move it, like take it with you.
Yeah.
They're like, you need a place to put a bridge, because everyone has that.
Exactly. Got a need for a bridge.
I'll get it and I'll just put it across my street.
Right.
Set up a toll. That'll be my job. I'll hire somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, collect $1 if everybody wants to use Sunnyside.
Yeah, I mean, if you're pulling down the money to build a bridge, you can hire somebody.
And it's a good, that's a busy road. I could probably make some money off of that.
Sure.
All right, fine, don't pay it. Go around.
Yeah.
Go around.
Buy that pond from that guy down the street and put it over that as an alternate.
There you go.
Alternate Sunnyside.
All right, so moving on to the sex things, came across a list of things. Let's see, how many things is it? I think it's about 10 things that they have, 10 things that they have found in people's asses over time. I haven't gone through all of them yet, but I caught a few of them and they were interesting.
Yeah.
One of them is a key. They found a key. We got a picture of it here. We got x-rays and everything. How do you think a key ends up in your ass?
Who knows? I mean, smuggling all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I guess smuggling. That didn't even cross my mind.
We had that one story, the prison story, with all the cell phones and batteries and everything else.
Nails.
Files. I mean, a key that's not extraordinary.
That's normal. What was I thinking?
That's an everyday occurrence.
Silly me, they were just putting a key in their ass.
That's what I would think. Somebody trying to smuggle a key.
It's gotta be. It's not like, let me feel what it's like to have a key up my ass.
Yeah.
Or that's some kinky ass role playing, you know what I mean? Like, unlock my ass. Okay, baby. So, no, I put it into, sucked it right up. Alright, this is a good one. Number 2, a vibrator and salad tongs. So, these people got the vibrator stuck way far up there and then tried to fetch it out with the salad tongs.
And those went in.
And they got caught. And it's a shame because it must have just been slippery because based on the picture, they had a grip of it. They had it right around the base of the vibrator, but and it said it was a guy, and he simply attempted to remove the stuck object by using a pair of salad tongs. But they got stuck too.
Man, what was the ride to the hospital like?
Right? If you had a station wagon, honey, you gotta drive me. I'll be laying down on my stomach in the back.
Don't you hit any bumps.
Or I'm sitting down, hit as many bumps as you can. I want to shake this out. At least the tongs. How embarrassing is this going to be?
Ugh.
And that's the thing. Then you got to go in front of people. All right, look, this is why I'm here.
You pull up to the emergency room. What's the emergency?
A vibrator and salad tongs. Look at my ass. A vibrator and what? Vibrator we get all the time. Salad tongs. He was so close.
Smaller tongs next time. Maybe like the what is it? Like toast tongs.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, something like that.
Don't go for the big guns right away.
Or if you're going with the big ones, make sure they got teeth on them. You know,
Right.
something that'll grip. If you can grip that bottom where where you put the batteries in, it's got a little edge to it. Something. Number 3, live ammunition. This is his story. A London World War II vet was plagued with terrible hemorrhoids, so he used a live artillery shell to push the hemorrhoids up into his rectum. I mean, that can go off at any second, and he did it often.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you hey,
That's success.
I wonder if this will work.
But one day he pushed too far. The ammo became stuck in his anus. He went to the ER to get it removed. He admitted that the shell was live and could explode at any time. The bomb squad was brought into the hospital to assist in the removal of the shell. Holy shit. I mean, and it's pretty big because, again, here's the picture of it.
Gigantic.
And I mean, good God. That would have blown him sky high. I mean, I wish that went off.
Yeah.
You know, you talk about no bumps on the ride to the hospital.
Right.
Holy fuck. But I like it. At least he had a story behind it. I was pushing in my hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
Number
thing that works.
Number 4, good God, a peanut butter jar. A peanut butter jar. And man, it's no tiny peanut butter jar. This isn't the 4-ounce variety.
No, that's a full.
I mean, whoa.
That's a regular.
How do you do that? How do you get peanut butter jars aren't shaped like small at the top and then get bigger? You have to fucking work that.
I don't. Maybe. Maybe. I mean,
I guess if you're up to peanut butter jars.
Yeah, you're talking about your own personal experiences here. This is a whole new realm.
I mean, wow. Peanut butter jars.
That is an experienced player.
And I can't imagine they ever shit right after that.
How could you possibly?
I mean, it's either diapers or a colostomy bag. It's just gonna fucking fall out of you. You know?
Or maybe they got, that
operation.
Or get that muscle machine for the
Kegel exercises?
Yeah.
Or for the ass?
Right.
Holy mackerel. I mean, one thing's for sure, you never got to push again a day in your life.
No, you can sit down.
It's not just getting it in, but then they got to get it out. And, like, it's hollow, so I wonder if they broke it up, or...
Oh, God, I hope not.
I'd like to know the story behind that. But you got to knock them out for it. It's not like, okay, this might hurt a bit.
Yeah.
Like, they just had to stretch them out and...
Yeah, and then...
Oh, God. They're like, echo! They're doing that shit in surgery. I like the story all says is what? No jelly? Number 5, a bottle of perfume. Impulse body spray, to be exact. A glass perfume bottle. A 39-year-old married white male lawyer went to the ER to get a bottle of Impulse body spray removed from his anus. This was not the first time he had inserted this object, but this time it got stuck. After trying to reach it using a back scratcher. What, no saladons?
Didn't make it to the kitchen?
He eventually had to go have it removed by a doctor.
Oh,
no word on whether or not his wife got her perfume back. I mean, body spray. One thing is for sure, like, I guess when you take a shit, it'll hit the spray and like your shit smells good. I would have left it up there.
Oh, what a fucking dickhead.
Who's that?
Fucking guy on that motorcycle.
What'd he do?
He was in the turn lane and fucking cut in front of that guy.
Brave motherfucker.
Douchebags.
That's one thing, man. You don't want to be a douche on a motorcycle.
No, I mean, what the fuck are you
For your own sake. Oh, maybe he's in a hurry. Who knows what he has up his ass?
Right. Could be tongs or anything else.
Hope he's got a good back scratcher. You gotta be careful because most back scratchers are made of wood.
Yeah.
And if you snap that shit off, you're gonna splinter.
Giant splinter in your ass.
You're gonna need an ass the size of the peanut butter jar to pick them out, you know? Number 6, not new to the commute, a ringing cell phone. So these were cell phones, but it was active. So like every time you get a text, you'd be like, ooh. What's it? Ooh. Hey, Larry, call me. Call me. A lawyer, another lawyer. They don't have enough money for whores? Like, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
From Georgia was reportedly showering with his... Oh, yeah, here it is, typical. Showering with his cell phone when he slipped and fell, getting the phone lodged firmly up his backside. During the surgery to remove the phone, the device rang 3 more times. Like, as a lawyer, you get a lot of phone calls. My mom said when she worked at the hospital, they would get a lot of people with shampoo bottles stuck up their ass. And that was always the story.
Yeah,
I slipped and fell. And it went perfectly right up there.
Yeah.
Didn't hit my cheek.
Didn't bounce off the side.
Yeah, no, it just didn't injure me.
I fell like 5 or 6 times before it actually happened.
You know, and
it's the damnedest thing.
And just all the way in. Sucked it all the way up.
Oh, black license plate. That's why he's privileged.
Oh, even the ones on motorcycles are that way.
Yeah, he's privileged.
Wow. Well, shame on us then.
Yeah.
Shame on us. We're surrounded by it today. Surprised he didn't give the motorcycle sign to the black plate or like a black plate or sign.
Yeah.
Number 7. A pint glass.
I have a sign I give them all the time, but I don't think it means the same thing.
No? It's just one finger, not 2. Yeah, a pint glass says bottoms up. At least he went in the right way. He started with the small end and got it up there. No story behind
it. It's like the peanut butter jar.
But yeah, I'll take the pint glass any day over the peanut butter jar, though. Oh, but if it breaks, shards of shit.
That is a mortar shell on the way to the hospital.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, lucky for this person. They're thick glasses.
Yeah.
You know, but
I guess that's lucky.
Oof, God. All right, number 8, a flashlight.
God.
It says maybe he was using a flashlight to find his car keys. And again, not a little micro flashlight that you keep in your car. This is full blown flashlight. Oh, that would have been cool though, because he's got the light end of it sticking out. So like, yeah, you gotta like bend over and I need a light. I got that. A little more to the right. Yeah, no, you're right.
We can't get it out until the battery's dead because we can't see.
It's blinding us. Or you could tape like a little, like cut out on paper, like a picture of a bat and stick it to it and you have a little bat signal shooting out your ass. Do a handstand, Batman comes running, you rang. Oh, sorry, Batsy, it was just a...
That was after they knocked him out.
Pictures on the wall. Just first it's just pictures of all the doctors by the wall with the bat symbol. And like, you never guess where this is coming from. And another shot.
Maybe that's why they changed the size of cell phones, because they used to be so small and rounded that so many people were shoving them in their ass, they made them bigger.
People are sticking peanut butter jars up their ass.
That's true. I mean, it will never be big enough.
That's what you have tablets for, you know? If one of these is a tablet, no hope for humanity. Yeah. Not that this is helping us too much. Number 9 is a toy car. And this was actually, and they say here, from that show Jackass. It was one of the movies they made him stick a toy car up his ass and tell the doctor he wasn't feeling good. He had to get X-rayed, and it's like a perfect toy car. It's just, the doctor was like, "You have a toy car up your ass." He had to go to the hospital and get it removed. So that was just a stunt.
Yeah.
And number 10.
Is it or is it not a tablet?
It is not a tablet.
Okay.
Here's the picture of the X-ray.
That's the X-ray?
Here's the X-ray.
I don't...
It's a... How could you not guess, Larry? It's a cement enema. Of course, they say this is the weirdest story for last. During a kinky sex session, you think, 2 gay men decided to try something new. One man lay down and let the other man pour liquid cement into his anus using a funnel. Yes, really. Naturally, the cement didn't stay liquid for long, and when it hardened, it became a huge mass of cement that had to be surgically removed. And you could even see where it was like...
It started to get...
Like the large intestine, like, was pinching in on it. Surgically removed. Like, I don't know. See, there's no bone, so I don't know how large that is. Like, is it this big, or is it like, did it expand? Because that's heavy stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. That looks
what
big.
Were you thinking? You think they were thinking, pour it in, it'll dry like a dildo, and then we'll have this dildo thing going on? But it just kept form to the body. There's a lot of pressure in there. A semen enema. Oh, holy shit. At first, because I'm trying to think as I'm going through these, what's the weirdest one, or the one I would want the least?
Yeah.
And Live Mortar Shell kind of had it. It was tied between that and Peanut Butter Jar. I think that's the one. That's the winner.
Yeah, there's a reason why that's number 1.
Yeah. Cement enema. He had number 1 in his number 2. My God. Yeah, I want to know the surgery that went through getting that out.
No, I don't.
I'd have been like, we're just going to gut you like a fish.
Yeah.
Rip it out and sew you back together.
See what shakes loose.
Your damaged goods, buddy.
Yep.
All right, well, that'll do it for this episode of The Commute. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube and Facebook. Follow us on Twitter @DriverPassenger. Check out our website, tocommute.com. It's TWOcommute.com. Send us an email about anything you'd like at thecommutepodcast@comcast.net. Hope to see you soon.